You don't have to say it. I know exactly what you're thinking. These are gorgeous. How do I make them? Well, come along with us here at tastycue and we will show you exactly how.
So we came up with these chocolate tangerine possets after we were seeing all of the lemon ones, and then we made the delicious raspberry lemon ones. If you haven't made them, check them out on our channel. But these ones are with a little bit of a twist. So just like the last time, we're gonna start by cutting into that fruit.
Now you'll notice we're cutting into these ones sideways from the top as opposed to lengthwise, because we're gonna need these wee little tangerines to sort of act as our pots. You'll also notice right away that the skins on these are way more fragile than they are on some thick lemons if you've done that. So as you're digging these out, you're gonna have to be wary of any of the holes or tears that you're gonna put into these just from rough handling. You see it on the side even of this one. They are quite delicate. Also the little holes that come out through the bottom, just because these skins are so thin. But don't worry, we're gonna fix it with some good old duct tape.
And I know you're like, but Sydney and Thomas, I don't want to have duct tape in my meal. You'll see, it's totally fine. So notice how we didn't even have to juice the oranges. It just kind of comes out of them after you take them out of you take out the flesh out of the skins? Yeah, I guess so.
We're gonna call it flesh, even though that gives me a little bit of a weird feeling. So.
And we start with 1/2 cup of sugar.
And 2 cups of heavy cream.
And like Thomas said, we are using an induction cooktop here, so the heat happens a little bit faster. It is not necessary, it's just easier for us to film it on our stovetop, and this is a lot easier to transport, and you can use this in a dorm.
And so we're gonna put the zest of 1 entire tangerine in there. You're gonna want to get as much of it as you can without digging too deeply into the white. We just want that nice orange color because that's where all of the flavor is hiding in the oils. And just give it a little stir.
And then from there, we're gonna add the tablespoon of cocoa powder to this. And once it's incorporated, you're going to add that 1/2 cup of tangerine juice. And in that, we also added 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to add it all at once. And you wanna stir that immediately so it doesn't curdle at all.
And that lemon juice is just gonna help you set. And then we're gonna come over here. We are gonna strain it, get all of the pith, and all of just the little bits and bobs. See, like for how smooth it looks, I'm sure that was more than you were expecting to come out of the sieve. I know it was for me. And now you can see all of our doctored little orange skins here. You can see the duct tape that we have that's holding them all together, and that is going to hold them until it sets. And don't worry, it will be removed before we plate.
And we are using a martini shaker here because it was easier to pour into something that is so small. And now we're gonna let those go into the fridge for an hour, and they come out looking like this. So delicious. And then we just added a little bit of orange curd on the tops of these so that they looked a little bit cuter, and it added so much to the flavor. If you want to learn how to make orange curd, I'll leave the link in the description down below to our favorite recipe, which we created over at tastycue.com.
But sure enough, like it brought so much, I thought, to this dessert to add that orange curd on top. Like, where did that transport you? Me? I went to Epcot.
I went to Epcot immediately. With the little birdie. And so once we added the little mint leaves, aren't they just the freaking cutest? Like, I am obsessed. I'm sure that if you bring these to literally any gathering this summer or spring, this will be the life of the party.
And you saw how difficult that was to put together. It wasn't difficult at all. That was so quick.
No gelatin, no eggs, and it's truly perfect.
Oh, I enjoyed these so much.
So if you like what you saw, please subscribe to keep our channel alive, and any interaction really helps us more than you know, and check us out at tastycue.com.
In the meantime, just hit that like and subscribe button and ring that little bell. We will catch you on the next recipe.